Hey friends, welcome back. I'm very happy this show, Jen brought the topic, and coincidentally, I was thinking about a similar topic, so to me that made it even more fun. Did you just hear Little? Little's in this show as well. Yep. He opens, yeah, he's at, why is he outside the door? Little's everywhere. So, for our YouTube listeners, I highly recommend, if you want another dimension added to this show, that you check it out on another platform. You still get a good show if you listen on YouTube, but you get a slightly amplified experience if you listen on another platform. Just for this episode. Then you can go back to listening to YouTube for all the other episodes. That's all I'll say about that. So, without any other further nonsense, hope you enjoy the show. First of all, cheers.
Happy Saturday. That's
Lemony good time.
Yeah, we got the limoncello.
It's refreshing and it cleans my mouth.
Yeah. Liquid pledge.
But in a good way.
But in the best possible way.
Little is checking in.
Little's joining the show.
Hi, Little.
Hi, Little.
I'll get him.
He's so demanding.
In the nicest
now he's
way.
like, if you don't pick his ass up, as soon as he starts talking, he will sit there and talk until you pick him up. And if you don't, then he's like pawing you.
He's trained us good.
So
he's beat us into submission with his gentle paw.
He has. He has been more gentle with the paw.
It's maybe for you.
So
for some reason, he puts his paw gently on my face, but his nails are always a little extended. Not always. That's not true. They were just before. And he was coming over to say hi. He laid in front of us. We both went, oh, look how cute he is. And then he like slowly and gently put his paw on my face. And there was a nail in my face. For such tender moments leading up to that, I didn't see that one coming.
Little.
Why is there a nail in my
to
face?
Daddy.
Why isn't there just a soft 5 little padded cushions on my face?
Well, today, for the first time ever, I was standing at the island and I only was going to be standing there temporarily. Like I was kind of on the move, but I stopped to like do something. And he was right by my feet meowing at me. And I was like, I'm just ignoring you because I'm not.
Nothing's happening.
Nothing's happening. And then all of a sudden, he's on my leg. And his paws are on my leg. And I'm like, really? I'm like, no, this is not happening. He's a little extreme. He's becoming a little extreme.
I think I know what happened. We got to help him. You know how we had a reset after the holidays? Just because routine was thrown off. Now we're back on routine. Oh, where are you at, by the way? What percentage of you is you?
I'm 100 now.
Yeah, me too. Cheers to that.
Cheers to 100% back. Yes, this was the week for it.
Thank God for routine.
It really sets you free.
It does. So, with your parents and grandma here, he probably got spoiled to death. He got loving whenever he wanted it. And then they left, and he liked that level of loving. So he got thrown off. His routine got thrown off, but he liked the new routine.
Well, Little, you're going to have to readjust, buddy.
Yeah, we have to readjust. If we always pick him up, then...
I mean, as soon as I sat down with my breakfast today, it was like, ass hit the chair, and I hear meow. And I'm like, really? Already? And what do? I pick him up.
Yeah, I'm doing it too. You know what? We got it. All right, I'm glad we're discussing this. Little. You didn't do anything wrong. Nobody did anything wrong by you getting too much love. But we have to help you reset because everyone has boundaries and limits. We have to all respect each other's boundaries. We can't be picking you up every 2 seconds.
I mean, if I'm available to, I will. But there are times when, boundaries, and he becomes a little demanding. It's a little demanding.
And I've seen yesterday, I don't know if you remember yesterday, I felt like we were doing a quick eat or something. Maybe we were eating to go and then we're going to go to the grocery store.
No, we were doing a quickie. Uh-huh.
a quick eat.
Yeah.
Q-U-I-C.
A quick eat.
Okay.
Not a quickie. That's what I thought you said. I was like, what?
We were doing a quick eat because we were going to go out somewhere. We were both in like a double time eat mode. It felt like, in my opinion, but I think I'm always in a double time eat mode.
You are.
And Little was meowing, meowing, and we both ignored him. We may have even commented something on it and said, oh, not this time, Little, or something, but we were wrapping up our eating. And in nowhere, like a ninja, he was like, whoosh, and he was on my lap. So he doesn't have any issues when he wants to.
Yeah, that's true.
So, yeah, I think by ignoring him, we're not hurting him. He'd be like, no, I want up. And then all of a sudden he'll be up.
He'll make it happen.
He'll make it happen.
Because he could make it happen. He did that today with the couch. I'm sitting on the couch and he's meow, meow, meow. And I'm like, I have my hand, I'm pointing, I'm patting the couch. I'm like, come up. Like, there's so much space for you to jump up on the couch.
We don't have an extra high couch that's hard to jump on. It's almost like a little step. Like you can.
Look, he's getting uncomfortable. He's like, I don't like that you're talking about me. I can't settle down. Now he's.
All right, we'll back off of it.
Circles in my lap.
Do you have to fun pack it all?
I will comment about the week in that I think it was a really great week for me. I was super dedicated to my morning practice, which sets me up just like I'm always just so rooted in me when I have my morning practice. And so I felt like I could really handle anything that came my way this week. And there was some maybe little mental challenges to overcome, but I think I did a really good job of being aware of them and just letting them go. And so it's been a really good week.
Can I comment on how I noted how you started your week? And yes, everything you said, because it's all part of your routine, your self-care, like making sure you're connected to gods, goddesses, angels, archangels. Love your whole practice. But you added something new this week at the beginning of this week. Do you remember what it was? And I think it made a little bit of difference.
That an intention of wanting to be happier?
Yeah, you said joy, I think.
Joy.
I want more joy this week.
Yeah.
It's Monday morning. I didn't see it coming. I liked what I was hearing. And you're like, I'm going to have more joy this week. And I feel like that combined with being back on routine and everything else you do, I feel like it upped it up.
My joy level. I was dancing around the house today. So
that's how you want to be.
That's how I want to be. So I'm in my joy.
Yeah. Cheers to joy.
Cheers to drinking this pledge. It's just, it's hard. It's a little hard for me to drink it.
Yeah, limoncello is best.
Whew, with Prosecco. Drank.
Anyway, let's get back on topic.
Yeah.
Because it may seem like we're just riff-raff and talking about Little, hanging out. But Jen presented a topic this evening. What'd you get for us, girl? And I'll tell you something funny about your topic after you say your topic.
Okay. So I was just kind of sitting and there was a song that came on and I just love it so much. And so I just had my eyes closed and I was just totally into the music because there's no words. It's just all beats. And while I was sitting there, I was like, I love this song so much. If I were a theme song, this would be my song.
So that's wonderful.
So it got me, so it got me thinking, I think that's pretty fun. So I wanted to know, what's your theme song? If you were a theme song, what would it be?
I think that's going to have to evolve over the show. Like when we did the Paranormal show and you didn't know what your thing was, but I was like, everyone's got a thing. And it came to you by the end of the show that you do see like a shadow in the kitchen that you think was maybe Andy, maybe not. And you saw it often, so it was like a thing, a paranormal thing. So like I think the song's got to come to me. I think it's got to come. But I say it's funny when you said that topic to me. Do you know what topic I was thinking about?
What?
It was music related too.
Really?
Yes, really. And mine was, they have moments in movies. And the moment I'm going to reference in the movie later. It's funny because the topic is when moments in movies where they're singing songs. It's not a musical, but it's usually comedy and they burst out in a song. And probably the first ones to do it to my memory was Wayne's World guy. The Wayne's World guy. Wayne's World. Was that the name?
Yeah, like Mike Myers.
Yeah, they do. They're in the Pacer or some old funny car and they're singing Bohemian Rhapsody, which is hysterical to me because I was thinking, have you ever had those moments in my life? And I actually remember I had a moment like that in my life once. It was when I was probably in 12th grade. It was at Mike Volpe's house. I remember his mom was there. Let me see if I can remember everyone who was there. I hope I don't leave anyone out. These probably the people who are there. Mike Donahue, Mike Gagliano, Jim Sterling, Eric Spinato, Mirka Burke, and Chuck Sharaba, and me, Mike Volpe, Mrs. Volpe. And I don't know why, but Bohemian Rhapsody came on. And this was like 5 or 6 years before Wayne's World came out. And we were all like dancing around the house and singing. And I feel like the Spirit Award would have went to Jim Sterling. I remember it was particularly in there. We were all in, but something about his spirit in that one.
Yeah, he was the standout.
And how great for Mrs. Volpe to get to... If I was a father or a mother of children and then all the teenage boys or girls were at my house and they all broke into a musical, and Bohemian Rhapsody is no short 3, 4, 5 minute musical. That's a legit production with like there should be a halftime and something afterwards. So I was wondering if you ever had any of those moments in your life where you just break out into some kind of musical.
First of all, let's acknowledge how fun that sounds. I think that's so fun. Yeah. So
we kind of have similar... It's funny. You were thinking music. I was thinking music. Mm-hmm. That's pretty interesting.
Well, that's a good one. I think...
I was going to come up with you got a moment like that. It's probably easy to remember. That's a memory.
I mean, I feel like that's kind of happened a lot for me.
All right. Hope you give me one.
Okay. I remember one time we were at my friend Mike Gabriel's house. And he had like a party at his house, and it was just me and a bunch of my friends. Like, I don't even know. There's so many people there. And Piano Man came on, and we all just busted out in singing the whole song. So I feel like that happened a lot, and it was just so fun. And then I remember being at John Santoro's house, Hotel California coming on, and everyone's singing that. And
you know, it's great. Probably at a different point in everyone's life, everyone's probably sang Piano Man.
Right?
So what was that song? Is that song?
That song must be sung.
It must have
in a group.
There's something about that song.
Yeah.
It invites you to, like, you got to sing along with that song. So everyone's got that moment. Do you have an addition? Oh, you said...
Hotel California.
Hotel California. That's a good one.
Yeah.
I like a group of people who sing Hotel California. That's a different group that might sing Bohemian Rhapsody or The Piano Man. Hotel California. Wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
Like if you're singing the Neil Diamond song that people used to sing, oh, Sweet Caroline,
yeah.
Na, 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 na.
Yeah.
Like that's another group of people.
That's like, that reminds me of like college days, just drinking lots of beer and I don't know, in the rain outside.
Oh.
Yeah.
Lots of beer. Wait, lots of beer in the rain outside.
Yeah.
Please tell more about why that scene came to you.
So Quinnipiac used to hold like a weekend every year called May Weekend, and it was all sorts of festivities the whole weekend, and everybody's usually pretty trashed and just hanging out and just participating and stuff. So there'd always be like a band, and they had the beer tent, and that was like the big cool thing. Get your tickets and you're in the beer tent. And
I think I feel what you're saying. It's like a night where it's a little sloshy.
It's a weekend. It's like daytime, nighttime.
Marked by a time where it's a little rainy to match the little sloshy. Yeah. And then Sweet Caroline comes on. And that's
exactly.
The moment. You know, it's funny. Sweet Caroline for me, for those of you who grew up on Long Island, happened in the tent too.
Really?
And anybody who went there knows exactly what I'm talking about. And for the rest of you, I'm talking about the Bordy Barn. So Sweet Caroline happened for me in a beer tent too.
Yeah.
The Bordy Barn. That's hysterical. So that's that crowd. That's a Sweet Caroline crowd.
That's a Bohemian very consistent Sweet Caroline crowd.
You got a group of guys singing Bohemian Rhapsody. There's a little drama in all of us.
I love it. It's so true. And I like that.
There's nobody who was there who doesn't have some drama. And
yeah. You could also call it flair.
Call it what you want. I mean it in the nicest way. Like,
yeah. I didn't say it was negative.
It's the kind of people you want to hang out with. A little flair, a little
fun.
drama.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so then who are the Piano Men? What's that group?
The group that sang Sweet Caroline could be the group that sang Piano Man.
I feel like Piano Man is almost like for career people. You know, like they were super fun.
Lamenting.
Oh my God. All right. Super fun in high school and college and, after, and you're just always down to have a drink, a smoke, and people work now. So, but you still see that fun, like,
not lamenting,
belted out
reminiscing.
side. So they'll be the ones busting it out. So maybe we were those people in training when I sang that song.
Yeah, but it's funny. Most of the time I sang the song, I wasn't in that class of people.
I know.
In the younger class of people. So that's interesting.
Yeah.
We're practicing.
We were in training for that.
Wow, we've all been training. Everyone who's a career person. Are you a mother, a father, a sister, a brother, a grandma, a parent, a grandparent?
Have you been properly trained to sing Piano Man?
Yeah. You've been practicing your whole life to sing Piano Man. So what does Piano Man do to a person? Why do so many people sing Piano Man? And I guess the title of the show is Piano Man.
Oh, you're dropping it. There it is.
I'll put it, you dropping the title. That's my suggestion for title. Piano Man.
Well, we'll see, because if I have a different one, it's kind of like when you get back to me about your theme song.
You think we could pull off the show? Raise your hand if you think we could pull off the show by the end. Jen, good.
I'm counting.
50. I'm going to keep it honest. I have my hand down. I don't
Okay.
know. But it's all if it comes to me. So what does Piano Man evoke? Why are people who are older in life, who are maybe reminiscing about the fun days when they could have a little more free time, see their friends a little more, drink a little more, get to cut loose a little more, and then they sing Piano Man?
I don't know. It's just the arms around each other, swaying back and forth. You're just belting it out, because you know what? Sometimes you just need to belt shit out.
And you know what's great? You go back to the feeling of the song.
Yeah.
And I was looking for the words. That's fascinating.
That is pretty. I know.
Interesting.
I saw you going. I'm like, I'm not interested really in the words. I mean, you sing the words and you sing them with heart, but for me, it's not the actual what the song's about so much as the feeling that it brings people together.
Well, you're very lucky. Do you ever hear once you know something, you can't unknow it? Mm-hmm. When I realized that songs were more than just music, but that there were words and meaning too. And I know that sounds crazy, but it's true. For most of my life, it was just a melody and a feeling. And then to look and like, oh, every song has a meaning. Every song's trying to say something. I can't go back now. And I think you're lucky that you can just feel a song for a song. I can feel the song, but I also have to know the words now.
Yeah.
I have to know what the words and what the words are saying are going to impact me.
Yeah, I think I go more off of feeling.
You're lucky.
And then there are times, of course, when there's like words to a song it'll get me. But yeah, I think I go off feeling, which is interesting because I feel like my personality would be more words since I'm the writer, and
it's fascinating. I think it's very interesting
and more grounded. But there's the, I don't know, feeling side. It's a good balance.
I think oh my God. I think feelings are more important than words. So at any time you can have more feeling than words is a good balance. For sure. So Piano Man, since I'm a word guy, sing us a song of Piano Man, sing us a song tonight. We're all in the mood for a melody and you got us feeling all right. Wow, the words of the song are directing you to the melody of the song. You follow the instructions. For a guy who listens to the words, I don't listen very well. All right, say more words.
What's next?
I want to hear Bill and
John at the bar. He's a friend of mine.
I want to hear about all those guys. So the part of the song is Billy Joel is playing music to spread cheer. You pass. Congratulations. I got a D-. I put effort in, but I missed it.
Aw.
But I still like to sing it. So then what's my song? Oh, there are two songs that are my song.
Oh.
And I knew them all along.
I think I know them too.
You know, I've dabbled with writing in my life. When we first met, actually, I'd been playing around with a book. And I was kind of like taking a pause from it because it's good to walk away from stuff. And then I met you. And you were an English person. And I was writing a book.
And I thought that was like the hottest thing in the world. I loved that.
And I thought it was the hottest thing that you cared and were an English person. Like not just someone who's nice and being nice, but also is into English.
Literature.
Yeah. What's an English person would say something like that?
It's
Why does an
literature.
English person feel the need to say literature? What is that? What's the difference?
Because English could be just the language. Like there's a niche happening here.
I get what you're saying. I can't think of a good analogy, but I get what you're saying now.
Yeah. It's not important because I want to hear about your...
Oh, you know my 2 songs,
Your
but I'll
songs.
say them anyway. So when I was...
you got to let everybody know what they are.
Okay, so why I even bring up the book, which is offline because I wrote the book when I was younger. I never wrote a book before. It's got to be retweaked, as you can imagine, for somebody who never wrote a book. And I didn't go to school for English or literature, either one. So I'll put that out again someday. But anyway, the whole time, and I don't know how it came about, but I would play these 2 songs over and over again. And I wrote the whole book listening to these 2 songs. And I actually put them in the book. The songs are in the book. They start sections of the book. And Jen, my lovely wife, for being my lovely wife, is going to tell you what the songs are.
The first one, Let Go of Fear. Is that Télépopmusik?
Let Go of Fear are the opening lyrics, but it's actually Love Will Find You by ATB featuring Heather Nova.
Yep. That's one. And then the other one is Breathe.
By Télépopmusik.
Yeah. So
Yep.
I knew the Télépopmusik was one.
What's your song, people?
Well, I didn't say what my song was. Do you know what it is?
Something Underground, 5, 2,
No,
7.
but that's a good one.
Something,
That's a good one.
something-
Six Underground
Six
by
Un-
the Sneaker Pimps.
Yeah, Sticks Underground.
That was my song.
That was a song of yours, though, right?
I had it on repeat when I was like really stressed out at work.
Yeah.
We were working on a website and I just would put that on because it was chilling me out and then it was cool.
So that's a valid pick.
That's a great pick.
What do you
But
got?
it is actually Intro, the XX.
I never would have guessed that's how. I knew the logo.
I have no idea.
When you opened it, I saw the logo. I was like, oh, I know that song.
Yeah, and that's the one that's just all musical. There's no words to it, and it's just beats. And then the beginning of the song just starts super chill. It's like you're kind of building up. Maybe you hear like a doof doof. And then all of a sudden the beat drops.
Let me ask you this, because I feel like, while this is a fun topic, there's some serious notes. Let's end on fun.
Okay.
What song would you want to hear if you're having a slightly off day and a song could be like, yeah, yeah, and it just changes your whole attitude for the day? I have mine.
What?
I have mine. No, I don't want to say anything because to say something might set you down a certain genre, I want to leave this blank slate.
I got to think if I know there's a definite song that would, like I could look for, that would make me feel happier or put me in a good state. Well, the first one that comes to mind is Party and Bullshit by Biggie. That came on the other day and I was like, oh God, I miss that song so much. I love it.
That's a top quality pick.
Yeah.
It's a top, yeah.
That one's just great.
Let me ask, when you, what mood were you in before the song and then when the song came on? Were you already amped up because you were just having a good day, or were you in a certain state and it amped you up?
No, I was in a very neutral, chill state, and I was cleaning the house, and I put on 90s hip hop. And as I started to clean, then that song came on, and I was like, wait, I stopped cleaning, and I came into the kitchen, and I like turned it up. Yeah. It was
Instant
awesome.
elevation, like up a couple of floors.
Yeah.
To
Oh,
the top
great.
floor, please.
Mm-hmm.
That's excellent.
Yeah.
And by the way, if any of you were wondering, I thought of this before, so I wanted to include it. Jenn and I's songs, my 2 and her 1, are all found on Buddha Bar. If you listen to Buddha Bar on Pandora, they will appear.
Yeah.
Without even trying.
It's the best station.
Right? Yeah. So.
It's funny. Every time my parents are here and it's on, they're like, what is this music? I feel like I'm going to sleep.
Well, I come to me,
Like, I don't find it sleepy.
it subtly amps
like,
me. It amps me in a balanced way.
Yeah. I just love it.
Like if I was younger and I was going out, I was cranking Van Halen so loud that my ears would probably just a little drop of like a tear and a drop of blood at the same time.
Jesus. Woo!
Yeah.
Drama.
And I knew I knew I could only pull that off for a few years, but the years I did it, I go deaf. Eruption, So is that your song? And making your way down the road towards your song, is that like a top song on the way? Or is that your song?
I don't want to commit to it being my song, but it's definitely a song on my list.
I feel very comfortable now that you mentioned a song that I can say a song, because I don't know you're an independent thought on this one. You're in your own zone on it. You know,
okay.
I'm not going to influence you.
And you're not now. The slate is no longer blank.
Mine is I Need Sunshine.
That's such a great one.
Angels I need.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good one. I love
that will always take me wherever I am, right into heaven.
That's such a great pick. I'm going to take that pick too. That's on my list.
I knew you would, which is why I didn't want to say it. Because
that came on the other day and we stopped and we danced.
That's our song.
It is.
We were trying to land on a song.
Yeah.
When we got married, we had a song that we knew it as our song, but we also knew it as our song.
It was so temporary. But it worked at the time. It was appropriate for the time. It was Danny's song by Loggins and Messina. That's what it's called.
By the title alone, you may not know how the song goes. It goes, even though we ain't got money, I'm so in love with you, honey. Yeah.
That was our theme.
Because it was funny, because it was true.
Mm-hmm. But then I was like, we need to revamp our song. That's not our song.
Yeah, because we can't be locked into this no money thing.
Yeah, so
we need out.
We're manifesting abundance.
So we can't be singing a melody that enhances we don't have money. We gotta pick a new song. I need blue skies. I need angels. I need good things. Love that song.
That's a good one.
I Need by Maverick, Sabre, right?
Yes, yeah. Good memory.
Yeah.
Because we're like dropping names that are just not mainstream.
So I hope we got you thinking a little. What's your song?
Yeah.
What's a song that lifts you up no matter what?
Mm-hmm.
And then what's your song for everyday you? Like, what's your anthem, your theme? Is it Bohemian Rhapsody?
and what did you have a song that you ever played out like in a movie, like a musical?
Yeah.
With some friends? And I'm going to give a shout out to Kim because I know she listens, and
Kimmy!
I'm hoping that she has one that includes me.
Holla! Hey, Kim! One of our loyal listeners. We're grateful for her.
She's amazing. Well, this has been so fun. I love our musical episode.
And Rob, good. I love that you suggested a title. I feel like I'm always like, let's talk about this. Blah, blah, blah. Me. So
I brought it to the table this Saturday night.
So cheers to you.
Cheers to this limoncello pledge.
And cheers to all of you out there. And we're going to have a very special nonsense for our third show of the decade. I'll tell you that.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
And nobody else does either. I love surprises.
Oh, I'm so
surprises excited. And joy and songs that make you happy. Till next time, everyone. Peace.
Namaste. That's so fun.